Good morning. Okay, so if you could not be at school today, we did the odd problems together, and you're going to do the evens on your own tomorrow and submit the evens for a grade. So to make everything real obvious here, we're going to do 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 together. And then you'll complete the rest on your own. Directions. Calculate the slope of each line with the given points. So we're going to find the change in y. From 3 to 5 is plus 2. From 2 to 4 is also plus 2. So m equals 1. Number 3. Change in y from negative 6 to 4 is plus 10. Change in x from negative 7 to 2 is a change of plus 9. M equals 10 to 9. Change in y from 8 to negative 3 is negative 11. Change in x from negative 6 to 4 is plus 10. M equals negative 11 to 10. Change in y from 6 to 8 is plus 2. Change in x from 2 to 2 is 0. Now, this is one of those special problems. Remember, if all you have is a change in y, but you do not have a change in x, if every x value is the same, it's going to be a vertical line, and we're going to call the slope undefined. So if your y values are changing, but your x values are not, if both of your x values are 2, you're going to have a vertical line. Number 9, the change in y from 2 to negative 1 is a change of negative 3. From 7 to 3 is a change of negative 4. So that would simplify m equals 3 to 4. So tomorrow you guys will come over here and you will complete numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, just like I did 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Second page, directions. Use the information to graph each line. All right, so again, we're going to do the odds. So we're going to start with number 1. Graph a line that goes to the point 3, 1 and has a slope of negative 1/2. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find 3, 1 on my coordinate plane. So I'm going to go to 3 on the x, go to 1 on the y. Where those two lines intersect is going to be my starting point. I'm going to erase my little markers here. Those should never stay on your coordinate plane. Now I'm going to rewrite my slope as negative 1 over 2. That negative sign, you always want to attach that to the numerator because that tells you that you're going to be going down 1 and right 2. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Down 1, right 2. So we're going to go down 1 and then right 2. Sorry, 2, 3, 4, right here. And then down 1 and right 2. Once you have a few points on your coordinate plane, you can go ahead and, sorry, that's not a very neat line. Go ahead and connect your points with the line. We're doing the odds together. So you are going to graph a line that goes to the point negative 4, 5. Negative 4 on the x, 5 on the y. So where those two lines intersect, you're going to put your starting point. Oop, sorry. Okay, so this one says it has a slope of 0. Remember from your notes page, if it has a slope of 0, it's going to be a horizontal line. So you really don't need to graph any more points. If it's going to be a horizontal line, your line is going to fall right along 5 on your y-axis. We're doing the odds together, so we'll go to number 5. Graph a line that goes to the point 2, 8 and has a slope of 6. So 2 on your x, 8 on your y. So your first point is going to start here. And a slope of 6. 6 over 1, so that means up 6 and right 1. Now, what I could do, notice that if I try to go up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's going to be way off the graph. The opposite of that, let me choose a different color. So the opposite of that, if I wanted to work backwards, I could go down 6 and left 1. Let's see what happens if I do that. So if I'm going to go down 6, I'm starting at 8, that would put me down at 2. And then I'm going to go left 1. So here's down 6 and left 1. If I'm at 2, I'm going to go down 6. That would put me down at -4 and left 1. Then you can draw your line. So this had a positive slope of 6, and this is a positive line because it's going up from left to right. So if your points are going to take you off the graph, instead of going up and right, you can actually go down and left to work backwards down the coordinate plane. Okay, last one we're going to do together, number 7. Graph a line that goes to the point 0, 8 and has a slope of -2. Graph a line that goes to the point 0, 8. So 0 on the x is right here in the middle, and 8 on the y. So I'm going to start right here. Now remember, as I've shown you in class, if the slope is -2, I like to actually put -2 to 1. And then I like my arrows. I'm going to go down 2 and right 1. So down 1, down 2, and right 1. Down 1, down 2, and right 1. Then you can draw your line. Erase all of your little markers that you had to help yourself. All right, so tomorrow you guys are going to go ahead and finish the whole page for me, all 3 pages, and submit.